The following content does not reflect the opinions of Fox Sports Radio. In fact, you will likely get 5% dumber listening to it.
It's time to get to our guest, so let's get on the Fusco Satellite Network.
Fusco Satellite Network.
All right. At least I thought Bubby's supposed to be on right now. What's going on back there?
Yeah, what's he doing?
Got a little connection problem.
What? You mean you have the connection problem between your brain and the rest of your body?
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell? You can't get a guy on the phone?
You know, you have to download the app. You got to get it on your phone and stuff.
And he didn't do that in advance? Did you tell him to do that in advance? You know, I see what's going on here, Tony.
Yeah.
We had Bubby Brister. What we needed a starting guest so Bubby could be the backup and then come in as the backup. He's maybe not used to like going straight to him.
You know, maybe we get, John Elway, Randall Cunningham in. They get injured.
You go. You get them, you book them.
Bubby comes on.
Then when they go down, Bubby comes in. It's just more natural for him.
Exactly. That's what we should have done.
Now it makes total sense. So anyway, all right. Well, I guess we're going to wait here for Bubby to figure out how to download the app to his phone. Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's a good
no
lesson
problem.
We're always
going to take a
Tony.
TV timeout over here.
Yeah, we're going to take a TV timeout.
Yeah.
Figure out what's going on with Bubby and also possibly kill our producer. We'll be right back.
Visit the official Fusco Show merch store now by clicking the link in the description to get apparel from your favorite show and to stop freeloading off all our content.
Okay, we're back from commercial. We're being told that we are getting Bubby, but only over the phone, no video, because he couldn't figure out how to install the Zoom app on his phone. He's truly a 1990s quarterback in many ways.
Yup.
All right, Bubby, are you there? Can you hear us?
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, all right. There we go. We got him.
Yeah, now he's working. Okay.
Hey, Tony, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Such an honor to welcome to the show. There, we got him here. Here he's coming in. A former Philadelphia Eagles quarterback in the 90s, also played for the Steelers, the Broncos, and unfortunately for him, the Jets. He also once held the longest rushing touchdown by a Broncos QB, which I guess isn't tough to do since Broncos QBs are typically, immobile and unathletic. Anyway, look, the good news is we finally got him on the Zoom. So let's bring him in here. Bubby Brister, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Hey, thank you, fellas. Glad to be here, and apologize for my illiteracy technology bullshit.
Oh, well, that's a very fancy way of saying it. You're not a Zoom user, I take it. You've never done much video conferencing, Bubby?
No, I don't want to. Nobody needs to see this ugly mug.
Well, anyway. We had a theory as to what's going on here.
Yeah.
Do you think, your experience more as a backup QB, right? Do you think maybe if we had put a guest here like John Elway first, that would have given you time to get ready and then we could have brought you in as the backup?
Yeah,
would that have helped?
We did the interview for like 5-6 minutes with Elway and then he gets injured, then you would have been ready to come in.
Possibly would have worked better. I agree with you.
Yep.
See, there, that's it. Our NFL minds thinking there. Anyway, all right. But look, good news. You're here. We can't see you, but we'll work with it. Okay. So much to talk about, Bubby. Let's first get the elephant in the circus out of the way here. You obviously did not win a Super Bowl here in Philly, which was a huge disappointment to pretty much everyone. But you did win 2 Super Bowls as a backup in Denver, behind Elway. So how much do you blame Randall Cunningham for, keeping you from winning Super Bowls here?
Well, actually, I played a lot the second year there. Randall was hurt, and, I wanted to stay another year, but I knew I wasn't going to have a chance to play or compete or anything like that because he was a franchise guy, so I moved on. But actually had one of the best years I've ever had statistically. And the players we had were phenomenal to play with. We had Freddie and Calvin and Mark Bavaro and Herschel Walker. Who in the hell was better than those guys? I mean, it was a dream come true for me to get in there. I didn't really want to leave Philly, but sometimes you got to move on.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. Yep, they don't know. Nobody wants to leave Philly. It's true.
We were supporting you at the time.
Yeah, we were.
Unfortunately, the Eagles organization did not listen to us because we were still in middle school. But, look, the fans in Philly, though, let's talk about the fans, right? We know they could be critical.
Just a little bit.
Because they do know more about football than most people.
Yeah.
Bubby, what was your worst fan interaction in Philly, and how traumatized are you still by it?
There's nothing much that could traumatize me after playing that many years in the league. But I tell you, I had a good game, and we won. But I didn't play so well maybe the last series or two. And they were booing me when I walked off the field. I'm like, we're freaking winning. So that was and I told my wife that, of course, she didn't understand and all that. I said, well, look, they expect you to play well and do well all the time. I mean, they are great fans.
Yep. They were giving you constructive booing. It was constructive booing.
That's right. I understood. I mean, I didn't go out and have a beer with them after the game. They'll quit booing.
But did you ever give it back to them, threaten violence, just to say, like, I hear you, but, shut up?
No, I didn't. I never got a chance to play in the snow where we could throw snowballs back at them. But we didn't. But anyway, I have a great memories in Philly, and I think the fans were awesome, and they expect you to freaking win. If you don't play well, they're going to let you know it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if you can't operate a Zoom or a video conference, like most humans, we'll let you know it too.
Yeah,
but, hey,
man, I still got 8-track player in my freaking truck, bro. What are you talking about?
I don't believe. I bet you're coming to us on a CB radio right now, based on your technical knowledge. Anyway, look, let's talk right now. Let's go to more positive things because we want to keep. We're very honored to have you here. Even in audio only. But in the 1998 season, right? Let's go back to that. John Elway gets injured. You come in. You go 4-0.
4-0.
And that team winds up winning the Super Bowl. Okay. Now remember that. Then in 2015, Peyton Manning is the quarterback for the Broncos. He gets injured. Brock Osweiler comes in, goes 5-2. They wind up winning the Super Bowl. So don't you think this just proves that Elway and Peyton are these overrated hacks who can't win Super Bowls on their own?
No, I don't, because Peyton won one, before he got to Denver, and then John won one the year before where I never really got on the field very much. No, they're both great quarterbacks, and it was just an honor to play behind John and have a chance to play with great players once I got on the field. And I felt like, I was a good quarterback, a real good quarterback. When I have a good team around me, it's hard to play that position when you got a crappy team around you. It's just the way it is.
So what was the crappiest team you played for? Was it the Jets? Had to be, right?
At that time it was, and look, I'm a Jets fan now that Aaron's up there and all that, but it's the deal. It was Jets, just in the season.
There you go.
There you go.
That's good wordplay there.
Yep.
I love that.
For that year, by the way.
Yep.
Not all the time, for that year. But
well, Aaron Rodgers, clearly, don't you think it was smart by him to get injured on the first drive last year?
Yeah, this way he didn't have to play.
He could just end the season. Wasn't that smart?
Well, that was just the end of the season, a whole different way about putting it. But yeah, you may be right. We'll find out this year, won't we?
Yep. I
will. Predict he may make it to the third drive, maybe the fourth. We'll see.
Yep.
All right. But just quickly, I know it's a sore subject, but don't you think Elway is hogging the credit for that Super Bowl? I mean, when the owner there, Pat Bolin, said this one's for John, shouldn't he have said this one's for John and Bubby and mostly Bubby?
Yeah.
I think that was the first one that he did that. The second one, I think that was for all of us. But we were going to beat Atlanta on the second. We were actually getting ready to play Minnesota, and then Atlanta beat Minnesota. We really thought the Vikings were going to win. We were going to beat Atlanta no matter. Heck, I could have played that game maybe, and we would have had a chance to win.
Exactly.
But I wouldn't mind him saying this was for John and Bob. That'd been a good deal.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
Right,
there you go.
Look, we don't want to bring up another sore subject here for you, but Nick Foles, Eagles QB, he had success with the Philly special. He caught a pass in the Super Bowl, as you remember, for a touchdown. You only caught 2 passes in your career. One was for 2 yards. The other was for negative 10 yards. How do you catch a pass for negative 10 yards?
Because somebody probably batted it at the line of scrimmage, and you reach up and you catch it, so you're already in negative territory. I don't remember those 2 plays, and I really don't want to think about trying to remember those 2 plays. But that's how you get a negative reception. Is the ball get tipped and you catch it back there, and then Reggie White busts your ass, something like that. Then there you have it.
Yep. Good call. Best to just move on in life.
One more question about your career before we move on. You were a Broncos QB. In terms of Broncos QBs through the years, how far ahead of Tim Tebow would you rank yourself?
Oh, I'm not going to go. I'm not going down that road.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not in the ranking deal. I just, I was just glad I played 15 years and was blessed to be able to do it. And people come and go, and it's just depends on what year it is, on who's playing where. And
very safe political
very safe.
You did. It's why you're still beloved.
Yup. You did have the longest rushing touchdown by a Broncos quarterback for a long time, but you had a very long 38-yard touchdown run with the Broncos.
Yeah. Amazing how fast you can run when you're scared.
Oh, who was running after you?
11 Kansas City Chiefs that were pissed.
Oh.
Well, they didn't catch you. That's all that matters.
You know why? You know why they didn't catch me? Because I faked the running play to Terrell Davis, and all 11 of them tried to tackle him, and I booted out the side, and I was all by myself out there. I'm like, okay, bro.
Because they thought there's no way in hell this slow guy is going to be running the ball. So everybody, all 11 guys went and tackled Terrell Davis, but you kept the ball.
One of the best calls Shanahan ever made. He's like fake 37, and he said, bro, keep the ball. I'm like, what? He said, keep the ball. I said, okay. But, it was like 3rd and 1, and then nobody expected me to keep the ball. But it was a great call by Mike, and then I just tried to run as fast as I could to get to the end zone before I got killed.
Wow. The fear of
death. What a great call. Maybe Kyle Shanahan should do that. That's why Kyle Shanahan keeps losing. He doesn't do those types of plays his dad did.
Boy, his dad can call some plays now.
Yup.
I mean, when I played, if he made me look good, think how good a coach he is.
Well, he made Elway look good, which I still don't know how he did that, to this day.
Yep, absolutely.
You're very positive.
Yeah,
you're a positive thinker.
We like
and based on that, we want to ask you about some current events news in the league. In fact, some backup QB news. You were talking about the Chiefs. You saw the Chiefs signed former Eagle Carson Wentz to back up Patrick Mahomes. Now, Bubby, if I'm the Chiefs, I've got to be concerned right now about Mahomes' focus. You see him all over. He's doing commercials.
Hanging out.
He's doing interviews. He's going to the ESPYs.
With Taylor Swift.
Hanging out with Taylor Swift.
Yup.
You don't see Carson Wentz doing all that. Don't you think it's better to have a QB like Wentz who is so focused only on football and has his priorities straight?
Well, I think so. I mean, plus he knows the system and everything. And
there you go.
If something does happen to Patrick, he'd be ready to play, and they would have a chance, sort of like what we did. I mean, if you have a good backup that you don't miss a beat, if the guy gets nicked or injured, then you have a better chance to keep winning. So I don't think Patrick Mahomes is in a league all by himself. Now, he'll be ready to play and all that, but injuries do happen. I just think the Chiefs made another good move to put themselves in a position to win if something does happen.
I like what you just said there.
Yeah.
That Carson Wentz is the key to the Chiefs' next Super Bowl victory.
Absolutely.
You said that.
You
will not be taken out of context at all.
Play. Yeah, you never know when the backup's going to have to play. If you got a good one,
there you go.
You're going to keep moving on.
Go. Yup. Look at Nick Foles with Carson Wentz. So there you go.
That's right. There you go.
See, this is the NFL analysis you can't get anywhere else. Talking about quarterbacks, Bubby, you may have seen this very disturbing news. Prospective number 1 pick Caleb Williams out of USC was seen wearing pink fingernail polish. He was carrying a pink phone case.
Not good.
And wearing lip gloss. Lip gloss, may I say. I've never said the word gloss out loud
never
before.
even heard of it.
Yeah. Anyway, Bubby, as a former NFL quarterback and a true macho
and a
man, I mean,
man's
just
man.
listen to that macho voice of yours. How horrified are you to see a quarterback behaving this way?
Well, it's pretty. If it's for real, it's pretty upsetting, and I would hope they took that picture during Halloween or some crazy shit. Because
There you go.
Exactly.
I couldn't deal with it otherwise.
Yup.
First of all, what color are your fingernails?
Yeah.
I'm assuming clear as day.
Clear.
Whatever,
like a shower door.
whatever color God made them.
Yup.
There
There
you
you go.
By the way, let me ask you, did you see the Barbie movie? Did you see this?
No, I did not. Did you?
No.
No, I didn't even
I'm
know
just
it
saying
existed.
I've heard.
Yeah.
This is what happens is that men go in that theater and they come out
wearing
pink
pink.
fingernails. Yeah.
I don't think that's meant for men to go to that a whole lot. I mean, I don't
Exactly,
know that for a fact, but I just didn't Barbie like a girl doll.
Yeah.
Yup.
A girl doll.
Yup.
Right.
Exactly.
That they made a movie.
They
I don't
made a
know. I
movie
haven't
out
been
of it.
paying
See, he doesn't
attention
even
to
know
this,
about
really.
it. That's how manly
Yeah,
he is,
exactly.
bro. Yeah, that's good for you. Yup.
Can I ask you one more question? What color is your phone case that you're using right now? What color?
It's gray, and I have since I've gotten older, I leave stuff all over. So I have my wife got me a gray phone case that has my wallet stuff in it, my glasses, my reader glasses, and my phone all in one. I got a 3-in-1 gray leather phone
Wow. That's an acceptable.
You are a true man.
Yeah.
Nobody's taking away your man
You are a true man. You're
You know, I
a
just want-
man's man.
It's the dark Eagles color gray.
Yeah. See? That's still in his heart. Philly is in his heart, bro.
You know, you're an NFL veteran. The league is about to draft this guy as their number one player. Don't you think you want to tell the Bears right now, do not draft Caleb Williams? You know, maybe go with someone manlier.
I'm not going to tell them what to do. They all get paid good money to do that. They've done a lot of research.
Bubby, the NFL, this is the future of the NFL we're talking about. We need you to do this.
Well, you know what the NFL stands for, don't you?
What?
Not for long. So
No.
that's
You know what stands? You know what's not for long?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's you on this show.
Exactly.
You can't turn on a camera.
Yeah, can't
and
turn
guess
on
what
the
also you
camera.
can't turn
Doesn't
on?
wanna
You
tell
can't
the NFL,
turn on
the
Caleb
Bears,
Williams.
anything.
So guess what,
Guess
Bubby?
what, Bubby?
Your bubble's broken.
Guess
You're
what?
off the
You're
show.
off the
Get
show.
out of here. Go figure out how to download
You're
Zoom.
off the show.
Yeah, you're getting zoomed into a phone
We're
line.
gonna zoom you off
Bye.
the show.
Is he off the line?
Jay, hang up the phone.
You know, I think the people at Zoom were trying to tell us something there,
Yeah,
Tony.
maybe
with
we
those
shouldn't have brought him
technical
in
stuff.
off the bench. You know, that's what Zoom was trying to tell us.
There you go. Good. Anyway.
Yeah.